You know, twilight has a different impact on different age groups or in different stages in life. Dusk, many people don't see the dawn at all. Dawn is foreign to many, so you don't wake up at that time at all. But dusk, for the kids, they play till the dusk and then come home tired and refreshed, and then they eat or they do homework and all that. That routine of dusk for young people, or that of sort of coming out of little tiredness, right? You play cricket or soccer, ball, whatever, and you come back home and you are tired. If you're not tired, then you're not played enough. So you play so much and you get exhausted, then only you come back home. And that is the experience of dusk for college students, young people. And for artists, that is the time for them to do some practice. Come back from school, college, they do all the extracurricular activities. And then in teenage or beyond teenage, in the middle age, it is a romantic time. Dusk is a romantic time. People come back from their office, spend time, go for walk and have nice time. And after the middle age, dusk could be a gloomy time as well. Dusk can create a sense of gloominess, dullness, and many people get depressed during the dusk. Am I right? It's a sort of, you feel like, oh, there's an emptiness or something missing. Or a sense of being lost. This feeling also comes during dusk. Dusk time is a little bit confusing or a little bit depressing, a little bit this sort of experience. That's why the ancient rishis devised something, the satsangs. It's called sandhya. In the morning, just before the dawn or during the dawn, you get yourself ready with full of energy, full of prana, by meditating, by uplifting your energy. No point in getting out of the bed and still feel tired and dull and bored. Sandhya is to wake you up in the morning with full potential, to be in touch with your deep source of energy, or to imbibe the universal energy inside of. And then in the afternoon also, it is good time for a little bit of meditation. But in the afternoon, you are not tired, but you're a little hungry just before meal. That is a good time when the sun is at the zenith. Just sit and relax and go deep in meditation. Even few minutes, which will compensate also for a good nap. If you do good meditation, you don't need a nap in the afternoon, after meal. I mean, you can have nap also. I do take nap, so I cannot tell you should not. But you are allowed after 50, 55 or so. Siesta is allowed. That if you have had a good meal. But it's good to have that little meditation before that revitalizes your energy, your spirit. And in the dusk time, instead of sitting, getting bored or depressed, engage in knowledge, in wisdom, in satsang, in singing, meditation. All this will keep at bay the low moods of the mind. Yeah. There's a time for romance with the universe. You know? Romance with the universal spirit, universal energy. It's that time, evening. So then life is ever youthful. It's a time to play. It's ever youthful. Yeah? Your spirit is ever alive, ever youthful. Yeah.
Gurudev, based on something you said yesterday, there are two related questions. You said that separate yourself mentally from an unhappy person, but if that person happens to be your spouse, with whom you are supposed to have physical and emotional intimacy, how is it possible? Isn't a physical separation rather than a mental separation better in such a case?
No, see, a child is crying, you don't cry with the child. The ancient rishis also said, those days they blessed women. The blessing that they used to give for women is have 10 children and make your husband the 11th child. Treat your husband also as one among the children. That means you be big, and children make mistake, and then you take it in. Patim ekadasham kriti, dashaputravati vabhi. Have 10 kids and make your husband the 11th kid. So see it that way. See that, oh, he's going through some negativity, that's okay. He'll come out of it. He has his low moods, he has his bad time, he'll get out of it. You have that attitude, then you don't get sucked into it. I've seen many women has supported their husband to get out of their gloomy mood. Many, many women. They have been very strong. One of the spouse is shaky, the other is very well founded in knowledge. They're able to pull them back on the path. Yeah. Instead of agreeing with their and say, oh, poor thing, I agree with you, yeah, you are right. And then you both sink. That is no good. So if one is thinking, okay, he's going through his bad time. Okay, he'll be out of it. I'm there here to support. Do you see that there is such a big difference in the attitude that keeps you aloof as well as keeps you caring. When I say separate yourself from, that doesn't mean not to be caring. You see, be caring is one thing, and get involved or sucked into their mood is another thing. Yeah. Mothers will be the best example. See, mother doesn't start crying with the kid. Just imagine a kid is crying and the mother also goes, ah. Just imagine that, It looks so weird and awkward, right? Yeah.
Another person asked, I tend to get into negativity sometimes and I got scared. You will not meet me due to this. आप हमें छोड़ेंगे तो नहीं?
अच्छा मैंने बताया पहले नए नए हो तो पहुंचेंगे, छोटे हो तो पोंछा लगाएंगे, बड़े हो के कुछ हरकत करेंगे तो दो चार थप्पड़ भी मिलेगा.
A question from a guest from Latin America. Dear Guruji, it is said that Hanuman was also in Latin America. Is this true? Were the Indian and Latin American cultures the same thousands of years back?
Looks like that. When I went to Peru in Machu Picchu, I found a lot of symbols. I found this sort of yagyakundas there. And this is the souvenir they give also people when they go to Machu Picchu. The souvenir they buy is a yagyakunda like this in a metal piece. And then Nag and Shivling, all that. Looks like, yeah, there was. In fact, our granthas say Mayan. There are 5 Brahmans. Among the 5 Brahman who attained the highest level of consciousness, one of them was Maya Vishwakarma, who was from Mexico. Mexico. That's why it became Mexico and then turned into Mexico. Mexico Mayan civilization. Still there are lot of ruins of that civilization is present there. That Mayans' daughter is Mandodari. And Mandodari was married to Ravana. So, connection see from Mexico to Sri Lanka. How it is all, yeah. But never mind. That is for researchers to go into the job to find out the anthropologists and sociologists. They will do all that. Historians. Let's leave it to that. But we know we're all connected. We're undoubtedly connected. Every one of us are connected. You know, it is said 99.99% DNA is the same for everybody. Whatever difference is the 0.1%. It's only 0.1% that made this huge difference in the world. It's very interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
Gurudev, when we say Bij Mantra, what is the mantra a seed of?
Seed of the creation. Seed of energy. Seed of existence. Even in Bible it said, in the beginning there were Word, and Word was with God, and Word was God. Something like that in the Old Testament. So, the Vedas or the seed mantras or the breath of Brahman, the universal energy. Yeah.
Gurudev, before every chant, there is a mention of a particular chandas. What is a chandas?
Chandas is rhythm, meter, rhythm. The whole universe is just rhythms, vibrations. I have spoken on Spanda Karika. It is in YouTube or somewhere. It must be available. It's available
App.
in the app.
Art of Living app.
Listen to that Spanda Karika. I have spoken on the vibrations. There are different type of vibrations, special vibration and the general vibrations. So, God is general vibration and you are a special vibration. So you are special somewhere, contrary to your understanding. Yeah.